Hey, hey, what's up, y'all? Here to talk about my Atlanta Hawks, man. I know this probably gonna make a lot of Trae Young fans probably gonna make them feel some type of way towards me, but that's okay. I'm just gonna tell you the truth as I see it, man. I know these Trae Young fans out here they like him, um, you know, but to be honest with you, man, if you're a Trae Young fan, um, I don't know if you want to see his team win. I'm a Hawks fan. I know you want to see Trae Young win because you're a fan of Trae Young. You want to see him put up stats. You want to see him do good and all that. I'm an Atlanta Hawks fan. I want to see my team win. It's not going to happen with Trae Young on the team, and the Hawks got to come to grips with that. The Atlanta Hawks got to realize that's not going to happen with Trae Young leading the way. That's one of the reasons right there. His leadership. Trae Young's leadership is one of the reasons why he has to go, man. You can see what leadership is. Well, you saw what leadership was when Trae Young set out all those games due to injury, that pinky injury he had. You can see the leadership from Dejounte Murray. You see him coaching up players. You see him getting after players, getting people in the right spots, stuff like that. You don't see that out of Trae Young, man. You just don't. Being able to take responsibility when you're not playing well, or when it's not going, when you doing bad. Being able to take leadership, ownership, and say that one's on me. I need to play better. You don't hear that out of Trae Young. You hear that out of Dejounte Murray a lot. Trae Young is always gonna deflect and take no accountability for him having a part in the Hawks losing that game. Another reason, man, they need to move on is because it's hard to build a team around the way Trae Young plays, man. What Trae Young needs to be successful is you put 3 more shooters on the court that's just gonna stand there and wait on him to make a pass to him, and you're gonna have a center that's gonna catch alley-oops from him. That's it. That's what you need for Trae Young to be successful, not the team. That's what you need for Trae Young to be successful. Cause look, man, you done got Trae Young been here since 2018, man. He done had a couple of coaches fired. Let's just keep it real. He did. He had those coaches fired because those coaches trying to get him to play the right way, a different way for the team. They're trying to get him to play a different way, man, so the team can be successful. He don't like that. It's a modern day superstar, modern AAU superstar. That's how they act. You don't like that. You trying to get him to play the right way, a different way. You don't like that. So I've been doing this my whole life. I've been jacking up shots like this my whole life. This is what I've been doing. I'm the man. So yeah, he don't like that. So he done had a couple of coaches fired, man. It's hard to build a team around that. Another reason, man, you got to get rid of Trae Young is because of the contracts, man. This big old contract that Trae Young got, you can't really bring in Harlan no more. You can't really pay nobody else, man, because he's making so much money. Trae Young making $43 million next year. You got to ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it producing wins? We winning. I mean, I understand the part about, okay, he's a star, putting butts in seats. I get it. But if you're a fan of the Atlanta Hawks, don't you want to win? Ain't that the most important thing? You want your team to win, or you want to go and root for a loser, but I'm entertained. Trae Young making 43. Dejounte Murray, who I think is a better basketball player, is only making $20 million this year. Half of what Trae Young is making. With that $20 million, I think it goes up to about 25 million next year. I think it goes up, but still, it's still significantly less than what Trae Young's making. With that extra money, you can bring in some more players around Dejounte Murray. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Now look, I'm finna get down to the part that really made me mad about Trae Young, man. I mean, it oh my God. It make me so mad when I'm watching the game and Trae Young does this right here. Not the logo threes make me mad. Don't get me mad. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, the logo threes make me mad because it kills the momentum of the game. When Trae Young jacks up one of those shots and it bounces off the rim for a long rebound, the other team going on a fast break the other way and score. If he missed. That's what happens with them long dumbass. Well, I'm sorry. Them long ass logo threes that he takes. Because if you miss, it's a long rebound leading to a fast break right quick. And you know he ain't get back to play no defense. But anyway, this what makes me mad about Trae Young. Say, for instance, a player gets hot on the Hawks. Say they just get fire hot. Normally, that player would get the ball fed to them. Feed the hot hand. That's what you do. When somebody's hot, you feed them. Feed them and feed them and feed them while they hot. Man, we finna milk this. Trae Young ain't finna do that. If you get hot on Trae Young team, he gonna want to show you he hot too. Look, he gonna keep. I ain't gonna say he keeping the ball away from you intentionally, but he ain't finna pass you the ball. So because he don't want y'all to forget about him. Let me put it like that. That's selfish, man. I'm not calling Trae Young selfish as a person. I don't know. I don't know his personal life. I don't know how he is at home. But when I'm watching him on the basketball court, come on, bro. Feed him. Stop worrying about yourself for a minute. Stop worrying about how you want to get your shine on for a second. Feed that man if you're trying to win. Trying to win the ball game, feed him. That's the number one. That's what make me real mad about Trae Young. When somebody get hot, I see Dejounte Murray do it all the time when Trae Young ain't playing. I ain't talking about when Trae Young on the bench. I'm talking about when Trae Young ain't playing at all. If somebody gets hot on the Hawks team, Dejounte Murray feeding them that ball. Keep feeding him. Cause look, he taking himself out of the situation. It ain't got nothing to do with me. We trying to win. I don't mind seeing somebody else shine. That's how he thinking. Trae Young, hey man, don't forget about me. I know how to shoot three too. Watch this. But yeah, that's the thing that made me mad mostly about him. So the number one reason that the Hawks got to get rid of Trae Young and keep Dejounte Murray, man. The number one reason is ball movement. That's the number one thing, man. Ball movement. The ball does not move when Trae Young plays. Now, most of you Trae Young fans, I already know what you're thinking when I'm saying that. You're thinking, man, this guy's stupid. He don't know nothing about basketball. Trae Young had 13 assists. What are you talking about? Ain't no ball movement. Trae Young had 13 assists. Think about that. Trae Young had 13 assists. That means he just getting assists. There's no ball movement. Let me explain. Listen, ball movement is when everybody's touching the ball. Everybody. You go down the court, ball movement. That's making the defense tired, brother. Moving the ball from side to side, up and moving the ball, making them chase the ball. Making the defense chase the ball. It's gonna tire them out. That's what I mean by ball movement. When Trae Young has the ball, nope. Everybody's standing around watching him play with the ball. so he can try to create an assist. There's no ball movement. Nobody. Trae Young is not hardly passing that ball unless he got a chance to get an assist. That's not ball movement. That's one player passing it to one more player trying to get an assist. That's why the Chicago Bulls were so successful, man. That triangle offense. That's why they were so successful. That's why they won so much. Ball movement. The Lakers went Shaq and Kobe, that triangle. Ball movement, everybody touching the ball, everybody feel involved. Everybody feel like they involved in the offense. When Trae Young is on the team, you're just standing in the corner, looking. You don't feel involved. That affect your defense, that affect the offense, that affect everything. Because you don't feel involved. I remember one time Shaq said, when Kobe was ball hogging and stuff, Shaq said, big dog don't get fed, big dog ain't guarding the house. That's how people feel when they not touching the ball. I'm just being honest. We just keeping it real today. Ball movement is the key. That's why San Antonio was so successful all them years, man. That's why Golden State was so successful all those years. Ball movement. Everybody touching the ball. And back to what I said earlier, that's another thing Golden State do better than anybody ever, any team I ever seen. Feed the hot hand. When the Golden State Warriors was at the top of their game, when somebody get hot, they feeding them. Klay Thompson, Steph, even Draymond. If Draymond get hot, they feeding him. Andrew Wiggins, they feeding him the ball. Trae Young does not do that, man. Look, that's the number one reason they got to get rid of Trae Young, man, because of ball movement. And his contract. And his leadership. And being hard to build a team around. All that, man. All right, man. I'm out.